Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Well, here we are again, ladies and gentlemen. We are on yet another hound stroke stingray hunt. We come back into the Solent. Couldn't quite decide where to go this week because we've got some strong old southwesterlies. So we weren't going to fish down the front or anything like that. So we just thought, let's just go and hide in the Solent and get pestered by horrible smoothhounds that nobody likes to catch, do they? Hopefully you all saw the short I put up a few days back of Barney catching his first ever stingray. That was amazing. Darren is now absolutely gutted because he's still never caught one in his life, and he is now being beaten by a 16-year-old. So that's the golden ticket tonight, a stinger. We would both love to see a stinger. I'd love to see one. I've never even had one. I've had 19, 15 as my PBs, and I've not even had a 20, but lucky enough to have had a few over the years. Darren's never had one, so I'd love to bump into a stinger. A decent one on camera would be awesome as well to show you guys. But in the meantime, if all we can catch while stinger fishing is hounds, it's not a bad life, is it? It's not a bad life at all. Rather predictably, tactics are super simple. You know me. We like to do things simply. Do you know part of the reason why I like to do things simply, no complicated rigs, is to try and encourage everybody to give things a go. You know, if I came up here with complicated up and over, down, inside out, triple pulley, quadruple pennel rigs, might have made that up, everyone's going to get confused. So what I do is I get myself an earth bar nearly every time I go fishing now, yeah? I tie myself on a length of line. I've actually gone really long for this. I've gone 6 foot. There's a reason for that, I'll explain in a minute. And then I've got myself a pennel, 4-0 circle, gone pretty large on the circle, and then a 2-0 hook down the end there. So all quite large, chunky stuff tonight. And then I've got a nice sausage of ragworm like I did in the Hillhead, was it? Hillhead video? I think I ran through that, didn't I? So yeah, the reason why I've gone quite long is I'm just thinking, if we do bump into a nice stinger, the moment of maximum pressure on your rig and everything is when that fish is right in the edge. So if I've just got a much longer hook link, it's just that little bit more sort of stretch in your hook link, something to maybe sort of grab hold of and help sort of land the fish with and that sort of thing as well. So I just fancied a slightly longer hook link to give us a little bit more of a buffer. Gone heavy as well, that's actually 070. I'm sticking with my Maxima chameleon because I love it so much, but that's actually 070 Maxima chameleon. This sort of fishing, it's not technical. The fish aren't shy, there's no need to go too light, and you never know, you might bump into a 50-pound fish, so why not? I'm going to do my usual 1 in, 1 out, although the out one isn't massively out. That is all we're doing. Then we're going to kick back, relax, and wait for the rods to go zzz. Whoa, whoa!
Whoa! Oh my God!
Whoa! Oh! That took off!
That was a screamer, mate!
That was a screamer!
Tom!
Fish on!
Come on, boy! Oh, wow!
Oh,
oh wow! Do you want me to get out of the way?
Oh. That absolutely tore off. That was incredible.
What are we saying, Tom?
Problem is, it's with this tide.
Yeah.
It could just be using the tide. So.
Do you want me to get out of the way?
I am kiting up to the right. So.
Yeah. Well, he's going to go over or under, mate, isn't he?
Yeah. Sorry, mate.
No. Well, it's going to be either one. It's a good fish, wherever it is.
Feels a good fish, but like I say, it could be.
It could be using the tide, mate.
Tide, yeah. So. I think it's a hound.
But he took off, didn't he?
It did take off, yeah. Staying down.
He is, isn't he?
You never
Slowed
know.
right down a bit, isn't he?
It has. Oh, come on. Can you do my weed for me, please, boss? I can feel it flapping like a big stingray.
No, can ya? If you got to walk him back, mate, walk him back, Ig. Is that enough?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. No,
Oh, it's
a hound.
it's a big one.
Why am I disappointed to catch a hound?
It's a good hound, Tom.
It's a good hound.
I'll tell you what, Tom, it is a really good hound.
It's a stonker, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a big boy. Or big girl. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Don't get me wet.
It's not swinging well, isn't it?
He got my shoes wet, the little kid.
Sorry.
Oh, wow. That is an absolute lump. Woo.
That's got to be double, isn't it?
That is a double all day, mate. Yeah, that's a solid fish, Tom. Look at the width of him.
Look at that.
Look at the width of him. And he's a star. Wow.
Oh. Tell you what,
And the markings on that.
let's
I'll unclip the rig and let you deal with that.
yeah, let's get him off the floor. On the circle. Try and support him underneath a little bit. She's going to whip my face. I just know she is.
Have you unhooked her?
Oh, why
Yeah,
are they
you
so
have, yeah.
strong?
Wow.
Grab the scales.
Yeah, 100%, mate, yeah.
There we go. A first cast hound absolutely screamed off in the tide. She really did. Steady girl, steady girl. Right, I'm going to hold her in the water while Darren gets the scales. Back into it.
We just press it.
That's it.
There we go.
Good to go.
Lay her in there, mate.
Goes.
You know, I'd like to see a length of weight and length would be nice. Oh. 11.
Oh. 11.6.
11.6.
11.6. I thought I might have got a pound more than that. We both said
Yeah,
12.
I thought
didn't
it
we?
was a
So,
12.
there we go. Lovely fish there.
Brilliant. What's the length? Don't want to muck about too long, but
No, let's get back ASAP.
just interesting.
The length is
Oh, he's
well over a metre.
yeah, well over, yeah. Awesome, Tom.
There we go. 11.6. That's a good start to the sesh. Beautiful fish, eh? Go on, girl.
Sharking off. Sharking off, Tom. You just see him just behind you.
Oh, yeah. That fish in that tide, that was awesome.
That was
Just went
mega. Never
Right.
seen you move so fast, Tom.
Haven't even got a second rod in the water yet. Swash. 30-ish yards. Do, 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 do. It's always that fine balancing act, just getting the drag set so it's not too loose that it's constantly ticking in the tide, but loose enough so that when a fish hits, you don't lose your gear. You might be able to hear how blowy it is. It's blowing a hoolie. It's supposed to be dropping off this weekend again though. Hopefully next weekend's going to be nice as well. So, we've been treated to some good weather, haven't we, this year? I feel like I've done a bit of all sorts recently. Hounding, bit of bassing, bit of pop-upping for mackerel, jigging for mackerel down Chesil. I've enjoyed it. Mixing it up, bit of variety. That's the spice of life, isn't it? I am absolutely filthy. Pretty sure that hound pooed on me. I've just dropped slack. Drop slack on the left-hand rod. Might get pestered with a few bass on the close range stuff. Just tying myself another rig, this is how organised I am. Yeah, not quite the same bite as the last one. That's not coming to anything. I'll leave that. I'll carry on tying my second rig. Ah, the white one's gone slack now. I think I've got something on here. Something's having a chew on mine. I don't know, not convinced. Might have just moved down in the tide, maybe. Oh, there's a little bit of weight on there, actually. It's not an 11-pound hound. Weed on the leader nut. That's all it is. Yeah, it's just weed. Well, that's annoying. That's one of the lovely parts about fishing the Solent. In other news, in between all that weed, there's a pennywig with no worms on it. Ah, fiddlesticks. The crabs are out. The crabs are out in force. Oh, it's chilly in that wind. Oh, tell you what I did bring with me. Lucky pink hat. Guaranteed to catch now. Right, let's see if there's any bait left on this. I did have a bit of a knock rattle earlier as well, didn't I, on it? Well, the weed's not too bad on the close range rod. That's a bonus. There is, in fact, a tiny little bit of, there's a bit of tennis ball, and no, I can't really say there's bait left on there. Tiny skin bits of ragworm, that's it. Maybe 50 yards on that one, a little bit further than I cast last time. Not 100% sure why I did that, but there we go, I did it. It's done. It's done now. Let's move on, people.
There's a fish anyway.
Sorry?
I got something.
Oh, you got a fish?
Yeah, a little hound.
Darren's actually got a hound on, in amongst his weed, that he didn't realise he had. Come and show the ladies and gentlemen your giant hound, Darren. Oh, I can go one better than you. Woo.
Hold on, I've got to see that.
Let me get this gigantic conger eel. That's what we came fishing for. This is the golden ticket, really, not stingrays. Come on, look at that. What a beast. Oh, it's almost a hound.
Almost a hound, mate.
Yeah, it's not quite the tiny pup that I had at Warsash last week.
What do we do though, Tom? Because the hounds are at distance and the weed's at distance, so
I'm going to keep casting.
I think I'll keep casting.
Bait check. Oh, goodness sake. Well, plenty of bait left, so that's good news. The bad news is I caught a whelk. You know it's good when you're catching whelks. Pesky things. I think I owe you 2 apologies.
What's that? What have you done?
First cast fish.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, it ended it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I walked over there, started baiting up, and straight away I thought, oh no, I don't want to say no. I don't want to put a damper on it, but
done it.
It don't
Oh,
matter.
there's 3 apologies.
Oh, what else? You get my chocolate?
No, put my lucky socks on.
Did you put them on? Oh.
Yeah, I kept them on.
I told him at the car not to do that.
And I put the hat on.
Game over, innit?
Yeah, lucky socks, lucky hat, fish first cast. We should have literally just gone home then.
Yeah. Do you know what though? At the end of the day, we've had a bit of fun on some bass.
We did. Oh, actually,
You didn't mention that, did you? I didn't think you had.
So when we first got here, there were some people with
Having fun.
what were they called?
Kite surfer guys.
Kite surfer guys, bombing up and down the water. So we thought we'll just sit here and let them have their fun because they were here first at the end of the day. And once we were sat there, we're looking at a bit of rough water to our right, and we're thinking, that looks a bit bassy.
It did. It looked awesome, didn't it?
Yeah, so we just, rather than just being sat on our bums eating our dinner, we chucked a little simple earth rig with a single worm on.
Went over there, pumped a bait out.
Held a rod, dong, 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 dong.
Old school, weren't it?
It was old school, yeah. And we winkled out a couple of small bass.
Yeah.
So that was a bit of fun.
It was a great start to the session.
Whilst we were waiting for the kite surfers to move on.
I didn't want to leave though, because you said, let's get back over there where the surfers are. They've gone. And I was like, Tom, they've just gone. They're like, they've scared everything off. First cast. Well, they gone? About 20 minutes and you put the bait straight out and straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
It just shows, doesn't it?
It was a good start to the session.
It was, mate.
Rubbish end. And the middle bit wasn't very good either.
I actually hooked nothing. Oh, I did. I had the hound. Yeah, I did.
Monster hound.
I had a
That must have been a
houndlet.
good pound and a half.
What did you say a minute ago?
Oh, poxy hound.
You called it a poxy hound. It's about. I had a poxy hound as well. It was about the same size as yours.
Approximately a hound.
Oh, okay.
Came out wrong. And I had my monster conger. Anyway, look, we're waffling.
Yes.
Right, we're going to go home because we've both got work tomorrow. And next week I am busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got the match on Monday.
We have.
I've got a tackle talk for a club on Tuesday. I've got something on Thursday as well. I'm going to struggle to get out.
Ugh. So I'll be fishing, guys. Don't worry about it. I'll be on the lures. Lures. Yes.
But anyway, I shall scrape something together at some point, I am sure. Maybe I'll squeeze in a mullet session, because I haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
I can't believe I haven't done that yet.
I know, mate. You've
So
been
maybe
itching,
I'll
ain't you?
squeeze that in, I am, yeah. But anyway, until that one, we shall see you later. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Click, click, and click. That stuff.
In it.